everybody. I am so sorry. I was running late as always. And I hope that you were hearing and heeding the call of the Jaejo because that is what I was heeding. And that is why I am here tonight. And I am so proud to be guided on this call of the Jaejo with the one and the only Dylan, who is here beside me. And we have our legendary Pix, who is doing the track work here. And speaking of Jaejo versus secretly a Silvers, who's hoping to get gold against our Duck Supreme. Dylan, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How about yourself?
I'm doing okay. Like I had like major issue in the apartment that I was running to take care of, and I was like, "Crap! Why did this happen at 9:50?"
Right?
I was like, so sorry. So, in Cursed Boots action, for those of you who are joining us, this is the standard start in which you have to get your allowance from Uncle, which is usually going to be not much. Your usual pickup from the guard, the guard chest, and then go in there, sell to sell. You know the drill. And Dylan, what are you hoping for? Because I'm hoping my aga senses get tingly.
Yeah, I watched a couple races today and they both got to skip Aga. So, yeah, let's see an Aga seed if that's the case.
How dare they get to skip the best boy? Aga won. So we want Aga time in honor of our fallen hero who never ever gets anything. We need some Aga. And so far, they haven't gotten anything that I see so far. So
Some
that
shields.
is some. Well, shields are a great find, but we need something aside from the backdoor key. So that is kind of stingy so far for our Duck Supremo and our future gold medalist. So what means that Kakariko is going to be Stackerico because Dylan, I do not acknowledge anything called Eastern Palace.
Right. And I'm guessing we can expect Hype Cave to be not so hype as usual.
No. Hype is going to be a disappointment. And if Pendant Ice is pendant, then we know that it's going to be lit. But it's probably not pendant, which if it's crystal ice, then it will be Monka. It will be a Monka experience for everyone.
Yeah, as of right now, the excitement is Sean's 1 rupee lead over Jaejo.
Yeah, so far this is really kind of a slow start for everybody. And you hate to see it. We love to see it because that means that they're going to have to work hard for what they get. But, you try to like to see some progression so we can forecast on what they're going to be doing. But this is looking kind of silly so far. And, so Silver has the, faster escape so far. But
Right.
let's see what Dark Escape is going to offer us. So, Dark Escape chest probably is going to have. Okay, there's your standard right glove. So that gives you mountain access. So we have mountain access. Okay.
Your favorite out of logic.
Yes. You got to help the old man. Now, if we get hook shot, that gives you out of logic, paradox. And, because logic is a state of mind. We never talk about anything in logic, right, Dylan?
Never.
Yes. We logic is just one of those happenstance things. This is team out of logic over here. we can't talk too much about them logic checks, but
Just 10 arrows in the sanctuary.
yeah,
So we got out of the escape with a glove.
and a whole heart container's worth of pieces.
Right. I mean, I like a little love,
Yeah, that was a whole lot of love, so we're gonna get our bonk rocks. So $100 on bonk rocks, so that is going to pay the bottle vendor fee. So still nothing too substantive. If we don't get another glove or hammer, then we're, not looking at Dark World access yet. So Aga is still technically a thing. So if we get a sword or, a lamp, my Aga senses
Another 10 arrows.
Yeah. Still, you could, if you're arrow poor, rush Aga if you get the chance just for the 10 arrows. Why not, Be like, I want those arrows and I need them now.
For the memes.
Yes, of course you do it for the memes. And then you got, 10 bombs there. So you're set for bombs in CAC. So that's going to take care of full clearing out Cackwell, Bomb's crib, Blind's crib, Chicken Hut. So you're good to go in that respect. And we have Jaejo now.
Do want to remind our viewers, this match could be the last match of this group. Jaejo with a 3-2 record, and Sean, aka Secretly a Sliver, a 2-3 record. So if Sean pulls one out here, we would get to see a tiebreaker.
Ooh. Okay, so we got some Merle action in CAC. Interesting play by Jaejo. This is out of logic. Ooh. And we get a bow. So now Jaejo reminding me that Eastern is now a thing. He's broker than a joker. Going to check what's on the ledge.
Just the capes.
Oh baby. That technically would be an Aga thing. And with Silver now seeing that sword. I see the light.
And there it is. That literally, is the light.
That is the light on Bottle Vendor. So we technically do have Aga as a thing with that Master Sword and the lamp. So Lampera has just made itself an appearance.
Right.
And
I will be interested to see if Sean makes the Aga dash. Oh, so we know where Silvers are there.
Okay,
so Sean just got a bow in the back of the tavern there.
Yeah, so the illogical bow was the one that Jaejo got. We won't.
Those are the silvers.
Yes, we'll call it the dirty bow. So we got dirty bow on Jaejo's side. I kind of. I'm one for out of logic, but I don't agree with dodging cack in a Kazboot seat.
Yeah,
Like,
and even with Eastern being a crystal, may come back to bite Jaejo just a little bit.
yeah, this here, like, I mean, the dark rooms in Eastern are a piece of cake, but the fact that the Merle is a thing, I don't know about this. Because there's still no access, okay? Because the hammer is definitely going to be how you get Dark World, and it could be a genuine Agassiz. You never know. Hold on
Could
one
be.
second. I'm going to do some coffees.
No problem. Does look like Eastern's the play for both of our runners. Oh, chat with hammer on ped. Wouldn't that be something? Ooh, nice half magic in Eastern there. That's going to make it much easier for these runners. Jaejo doing that back half in the dark, whereas Sean will have a little light from the lantern there. Oh, hammer in the back. So with that pearl, that is Dark World access for Sean so far. So Aga is dead, unfortunately, whenever you get back, Krista. And I'm sure that Sean is happy he did not make the Aga dash after seeing that hammer back there. Interesting. Armos misbehaving on Jaejo's side. Sean having more luck taming Armos.
Okay, sorry about that. I
No
swear,
problem.
coughing is so bad. Oh, and when you have mini Moldarm Cave action on Jaejo's side, which is not going to be yielding too much, kind of behind the curve right now for
Yes.
Jaejo. And it's kind of like a feels bad man moment, but we do have Silver now, kind of making the pod play, because we all believe in pod. And kind of,
I know you're disappointed about Aga.
I know, it kind of hurts, and I'm trying to hold in my hurt here. And little surprised that Jaejo hasn't gotten his silvers yet. The
Yeah,
dodge is real. The
yeah.
dodge is real.
And I'm sure Jaejo is going to feel that way when he finally makes his way to CAC.
Yeah, because when you look at it from a strategic point of view, and when I start talking strategy, things have gone really wild, because I'm the worst person to talk about strategy. I mean, when you're doing a Gina before CAC, you know, um, the comfort level, because I'm usually bombing a Gina as opposed to actually doing a Gina. So I'm trying to understand Jaejo's strategy here. Like, because the routing has to put him going to CAC.
Yeah, kind of bucking at the norm.
Yeah,
so far.
Okay, this is what I'm thinking. There's a typical route that you do when you feel mitts are in CAC, so that way you open up the pathway. And this is something I've seen done, where if you believe that the hammer or the mitts are in CAC, that you open up opening up the pathway towards Skullwoods and towards Thiefstown. So you could do a combo wombo where you would be able to full clear those two areas. So he is believing that the fire source, as well as hammer and or mitts, your dark world access is going to be there as well. So he's right on the fire source being there. Only problem is, so I get his logic. So he plans on combo womboing. So it's not a bad play to go from the south up. So he's got the right idea. And I've seen it done. So he's going to be opening up after he completes Blind's Hut.
he's going to open up that portal that you would take going to Skullwoods. So he's going to dip either Skullwoods and do Village of Outcasts that way. And I would say probably go to Skullwoods, down to Village, then go Dig Game, to Stumpy, to Hype Cave. So he's probably going to do something to that effect on Jaejo's side if I had to forecast, because that's how I would route it.
Would make sense.
So let's see if my routing, you know, I usually score zeros on logic quizzes. So let's hope that I get at least a 10. And, you know, we have on Silver side, you know, we get the Toot Toot grab. So that's going to further extend the lead right now from Silver. So as expected, here is the play into Skullwoods.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering for Secretly a Sliver, how long or even if we're going to see that.
All this time I've been blind and calling him Silver? It's Sliver? Oh no!
It's okay.
Oh no! I've been calling him Silver all this time. Sliver! Oh, I have a sliver of a chance that you know, he won't notice that I've been calling him by the wrong name all this time.
Dungeons and Dragons reference. Oh, we got Quake. So possibly.
That's even worse because I played Dungeons and Dragons. I was a rogue.
Oh no.
It's even worse.
So yeah, unless we need Quake for something, I'm kind of wondering when he'll go the Zora way to get his silvers.
Okay, so right now, here's Jaejo's gonna have obviously the easier battle against Helmasaur. So we're gonna have some easier. We're gonna have you know, if Green Palace Swamp is a thing, we're gonna have the obvious easier, you know, argue battle. We're gonna have the easier Landmeld battle. We're gonna have the easier Helma battle. You know, definitely. Who's gonna do Mystery? Nobody's going to Juice Town, thank gosh, because you know I load that with my existence.
You say that. You say no one's going to Juice Town, but
listen. We're trying to keep my sanity here. Getting the bottle, okay.
Watched Homewrecker go to Juice Town earlier today.
Listen, Homewrecker, and I also am saving up coins for Homewrecker to have to do Superman 64 for his game. So, you know, that goes to show you the type of relationship I have with the Wrecker of the Homes.
One of the greatest N64 games of all time.
Absolutely. Whoever doesn't like Superman 64 is not a cultured individual. And we have, you know, now Sliver going into the village here. So, because, you know, we of course have to visit Brotown, because Brotown is where it's at.
Of course.
Yes. How could you not want to visit, you know, one of the great bosses? I mean, who doesn't love Blind? It's amazing.
Also, thank you, chat. Magic the Gathering reference.
That's even worse. I used to play Magic back in the day. No. Oh goodness! Everybody is just rubbing it in that, they're like,
I know
Chris, get good, man. You don't remember nothing. Good goodness. And it's true. My memory is hazy as all heck. Having emergency in the house. I was literally hitting the ground running. You know it, Dylan. I like came in at 10 o'clock. And you're like, we
it's
gotta go
okay.
outside.
I was ready to solo it until you got here. So
Yeah, because you are that amazing, Without you, Team Meme would not be extreme, And I had all my
extreme.
exactly Team Meme Extreme, and yes, the Magic the Gathering. I remember that card game, and I remember when it first came out, and I got spanked on my first occasion. I got kicked so hard. Like the kicking was real. Like we're not even talking a little kick. We are talking like really kicked because this experienced person hustled me at the card shop, and because we had a hobby shop in our neighborhood, and I know I got whooped and it felt bad. So I was like, you know what? It's okay. It's all right, son. I'm gonna get you next time because I was playing with a starter deck, Dylan. A starter deck. Imagine that.
Wow.
That's how
Hustled
you know noob. Yes,
with a starter.
I repped my starter deck, okay? I repped my starter deck with pride. But you know what's prideful? Getting $300 like Jaejo did in chess game. That's some respect there. You spend $35, get $300, but I will get even.
Jaejo is winning the money game.
Yes, get some cash, man. You got to get paid because if you're gonna be a little bit behind, at least be rich. Because 1471 and 1082 are some respectable numbers to have. I believe wholeheartedly in being rich in Zelda.
Ooh, Bombos on the sick kid here.
Okay, Sick
We
Kid
have
actually,
all of our medallion knowledge.
and that's what makes life grand. But our runners are not in blessed mode because they do not have the best medallion, Dylan.
And they may not need it, unfortunately. We don't know yet.
No, you do not. One does not play Zelda without getting Quake. No. That is like not getting the single arrow of destiny. You are not fulfilling your destiny without the single arrow, Dylan. You know what I mean? That's like going into Blind's Hut and, skipping out on Big Chess, which of course most people do. It feels unfulfilling.
Oh, we're getting a raid from Coin Chaser. Chaser, how's it
You know
going?
what?
How was
See,
your
that
stream?
that is how you know it is destiny. We are talking about the Quake medallion, and Coin Chaser comes in and tells us with his name, we need to get Quake. And Coin Chaser, thank you for coming in and spending your time with us. I hope your stream was as legendary as your name. You are amazing, my friend. And yes, rep the single arrow of destiny. See, this is a person of culture, Dylan. And this is what our chat is all about. We are cultured individuals.
If I somehow make it into brackets, Coin Chaser could be my first match.
Coin Chaser would be your first match? Let's
We'll
go!
see if I make it into brackets. I'm 3-3 and we're still waiting on some races, so
And what group letter are you in, Dylan?
I'm in group A.
Group A?
Yes.
Oh man.
And
See, Group
Coin
L
Chaser's in
is,
group AF.
oh man. See, AF has a great meaning to it. It's a great acronym. Group L is lit. See, and Group A is A for just all that, baby. That's how you know you're special, Dylan. They gave you, the blessing number so you don't get shoes thrown at you for having bad grades. You're top of the heap. That's what that means,
Nice.
Dylan. Be like, when you go home, they can say, I brought home an A. See, Dylan, that's how you know you're special. And then, Point Chaser be like, yo, my group is lit AF. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's how you know you guys got some good groups. And then, you have J. Joe's group L for lit. See, I can make up party names for everybody. Group 420 for the blazing. Oh baby, we got some cultured people. This is why I like the night chat. They had me doing early chat, and I had to be Black Mirror version of me, which is a lot calmer, a lot more chill, But with nighttime chat, we are lit, we are party ready, and that's how you know you gotta love it. Homie Fish, J. Joe actually preempted himself. He cut the stream temporarily so we didn't have to see Homie Fish giving the flippers. I love it. He was like, no, I can't let you see that Homie Fish was good. I gotta keep the lore alive. I gotta keep the lore that, all fishes are bad. See? I'll show that the scam fish is a scam. Oh, that's how you know. J. Joe trying to keep all the fish legends as being trash.
Speaking of scams, Hype Cave just with the red mail.
Yes. And well, you should know by now, Hype Cave is like that. Have you ever heard of someone called Mike Diva Dylan back in the day?
I think so,
Yeah, be like, you're too cool for school. And, like you back from 1982. And that's exactly what Hype Cave is, the last one at the party. And Sliver here using bounce strats and mini mold arm cave to remind us that we're not good enough to use such strats. Because, you and I would have just used the beams, the sword beams to kill mini mold arm, but no! Sliver has to show us that, he could bonk off and just go ahead and, kill mini Moldorms that way. Oh, look at that. Showing us that we need to get good. Okay, we see you, Sliver. We see you, buddy. So
Sliver's one of my main mentors.
Really?
Yes. Back in the mentor tournament last year.
And I'm one of those folks who's like, Sliver's a new runner. Oh boy, I'm like, J. Joe's the veteran, Sliver, new runner. Oh no. All right, Chris has got disinformation. All right.
Now we're gonna see Sean get his silvers, most likely.
And we have Nochi in chat, who's like, he is cultureless, but let me tell you something about Nochi. Nochi is one of those runners, Dylan, where if you play him in bingo, you will be blot 1 and Nochi has a full card already.
Oh no.
Yup. He is one of the most feared Zelda bingo runners that you will ever go against. So, you have to fear Nochi. And yes, no, there's never any fake news coming out of me. no, I am not on the fake news. But you know what is fake? That fake flip. No, he has real flips.
Sean has a fake flip.
Okay, I thought that I saw fake flips on Sliver's side, but wait, listen, chat.
And I think we're gonna get to see a splash delete here too, possibly.
Oh, Sliver's showing us the deal. And I feel another coughing coming on, so just give me 1 second. I'm going to temporarily mute.
Sliver is setting up for that splash delete coming up here. If we do need Quake, I feel like he's gonna know flippers have to be in that line. Boy. It's not working today, unfortunately. Sean going up the mountain. No, chat, that is a good question that I don't know the answer to. So if someone in chat knows the answer on whether silvers will work with splash delete or not, that's a good question.
Okay, after fighting with the mute button, because it kept remuting myself, which is absolutely fabulous, because I was talking to myself.
For a little bit there, yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, yo, it's the mushy, let's go. But the only
like, Dylan's not responding.
I was like, yeah, that, and then I realized I'm still on mute. But
just the way things are going,
talking
I think
about the splash delete,
yeah,
and how you need to, do the bumps with that. So, and I'm here, giving this detailed explanation, and I'm just a talking, and I ain't saying nothing.
And nothing.
Yeah, and it's not the first time I've done that too. Like one time when my Discord crashed and I was just having conversations and not a soul, and then someone kind of texted me on my phone number saying, "Hey, yo, just to let you know, your Discord crashed." And I'm like, "Yo, yo," typical Crystal things. But Nochi happily explained it.
And we appreciate that.
Yeah, that's why when Nochi be talking, he's one of the most dangerous runners out there. He just don't like to admit it because he likes this Batman persona. And, you know, you gotta fear Nochi, man. You gotta fear Nochi. He's like a little pizza, but he's like that big New York style pizza. He's not that little wimpy, Chicago pizza. No. He's the supreme New York pizza. And I'm probably gonna anger like 99% of chat, but that's okay because I'm from New York originally. So I'm
New
okay
York
with doing it.
represent.
Yes. But, Jaejo is now Coin Chaser is from New York too. Let's go. See, New York folks got to stand up. Periodically you may hear a little New York accent come out, and we get the literacy on Sliver's side. Having the literacy is.
And what I'm worried about for him is he kind of continues to find items that may end up leading him elsewhere.
Yeah.
Desert being a crystal, it's a fine play, but it's always interesting being on the commentating side, having the knowledge that we have.
Yeah, see, I'm the type of person though. I'm with Jaejo. Jaejo's gonna hit Paradox because he's doing Old Man Cave, so he's gonna hit Paradox, which means that because once you do Old Man, naturally you're gonna use Hookshot, go over the broken bridge, bada bing, bada boom. You got the mirror as well, so naturally you're gonna do one of two things. And like I said, there's the hook shot play. We all expected that's gonna happen. So he's gonna get that literacy incoming in a few minutes. So, Sliver is dodging Zora area. It's not gonna happen anytime soon. So this is gonna be the last location of the decade on Sliver's side. We have to just accept that as being true. Because honestly, let's think about this. How many people are going to prioritize Scamfish? They're not. They're really not.
I see it get abandoned quite often.
I mean, the only way I see Sliver doing that would be combo Pyramid Ledge into Catfish, Mirror into Zora.
Yes, we do need flippers for the cape technically. If we need if we need Quake.
So that
we
would
still
be
haven't seen what Turtle Rock is.
Yo, you get Quake because it's the civilized thing to do. And I am saying that as I'm drinking my bottle of water, with my pinky finger up. And if TR is Quake, it's gonna send him on a Quake hunt. If it's not, then it's not. I kinda dipping into Pendant Hera. I don't know about this. I don't know about this.
I mean, it is a quick check.
Yeah, it is. You have the mirror. But honestly, it's Pendant Hera. It's Pendant Hera.
Probably going to see small key on the boss here.
Yeah, it's Pendant Hera. Like, I would not have prioritized Pendant Hera above Paradox,
Right.
realistically. Like, me personally. I mean, grant you is quick, but I don't see anything behind it logically. And this is me talking logic. I don't see it. Now, if I checked pad, and I saw pad having something, then yeah, I'd do it. And that looked like a powder bag. I then I'd have to do it.
Ah, mitts.
Yeah. Oh, that was a mushroom. That's gonna take him even further away.
Right. But we are gonna get that knowledge
TR.
of TR, yes. And I'm telling you, if he sees that
Bombos
it's Quake,
or ether, we are not gonna go the route, because he's gonna do Super Bunny Cave, he's gonna do Hookshot Cave,
right? And we still have yet to see a Rod or Samaria, which we need all three.
Spike Cave on the duck side. So
Speak its name and it shall appear.
Samaria, I don't know if Sliver's gonna go to Spike Cave either anytime soon.
Oh, he did that too quick. I couldn't see.
Didn't see that either. So, yeah. You know, Sliver thinking we got the eye of the tiger, knowing that the both of us, you know, especially me, I'm headed for the retirement home. We got the boots there in the mushy land. All right, so Chad is believing in Joe Hendry. Absolutely. Are we believing in Joe Hendry, Dylan? Should we believe?
Should we
believe in the pro wrestler Joe Hendry? Chat. Should we believe in Joe Hendry? Looks like we should. Okay. Believing in a Scottish wrestler by the name of Joe Hendry. Dylan, this is why I love our chat. Because they got us believing in TNA wrestler Joe Hendry. Joe Henry. That's okay. Okay. We will believe in Joe Hendry because chat is telling us to. Now, wait a second. Wait. He is by... No. we had a second there, Dylan. We had a second. He was there by Medicine Shop.
Well, I think we're going to see Out of Logic Ice Palace here.
And the flippers were not seen again. And Chrono Trigger, and nothing in the world changed.
Yeah.
Lavos has come,
La-
and nothing
Lavos
in the world.
won.
Lavos won. Oh, chat. Lavos won on Sliver's side. Alright, so we're getting desert action on Jaejo's side. Ice Palace action on Sliver's side, on Sean's side. Chat hoping for Ice Rod on Ped. They won in Oops All Dungeons.
Ice Rod in Ice Palace.
Well, got bad news for you, chat. Ice Rod is in Ice Palace.
Chat got wrecked, right? Right as they were saying Ice Rod on Ped.
Yes, every time I call out an item, it gets found. I'm ruining chat's, wishes, man. So here we go, easy peasy Lambo battle, unless you shoot like Mr. Ed. So easy for Jaejo right now, who is sitting pretty. And with those flips, can go into swamp. Now the question is this. We know Ice Palace has the Ice Rod. Well, the Fire Rod. Is there anybody who is a top kecking mod for SpeedGaming in chat that could put up this wonderful gambler? Because, I stay broke anyway. Because, I'm always broke. I'm broke too. Will we find Fire Rod and Swamp Palace? Doesn't that seem like a spicy thing to gamble on, Dylan?
It's a green pendant swamp, so I don't know.
Wouldn't that be spicy though? Because technically it is in logic.
True.
It is in logic. So we need to gambler, and there is no mod. We do not have Beer here who can help us with our gamblers. And that is exactly what, I need to lose my channel points like I always do. Because I am always gambling poor. I have a whopping 1,000 points here. I'm aching to lose them. So let's see. And because there's nobody here, watch the Fire Rod be in Swamp Palace, which means the one time I could have actually won something would have been nice. And so expect to see some incoming Specky, since we have the hook shot. This Dylan was the greatest thing ever. Specky clip? Oh, baby. Alright, so are you hoping to, if you were a gambling person, what would you be gambling on Fire Rod, Dylan?
Left side swamp.
Left
exactly
side
where Jaejo's going.
All right. So we have some gambler going. Big key action on Sliver's side. And you said his name is Sean? Okay, on
Yes.
Sean's side. Okay, I'll call him Sean because, that sounds much nicer than Sliver. So on Sean's side, we have big key action going back into freezer room so that way we can bomb, see what the big chest looks like. And here we go, left side swamp play. What will it yield?
Oh, wrong red
Something.
item.
Yeah, it was red though, Dylan. You were close. You were close.
No.
2 red items. All right. Left side swamp hoppers, you got 2 red items. There you go. And most likely, I probably would have ended up losing money yet again. Because so far, it's not looking too good for us swamp hoppers. But this is Green Pendant, though. This is Green Pendant Swamp. So I totally agree with this play. And we have not done a pet check yet. But the sword meme is there, because they always say there's always a sword in swamp. Especially if it's a pendant. And that too was slightly red, Dylan. So, you know. And again, lots of red items. So we're going to see some diver down action on Jaejo's side. While we see bonk strats against the frostbitten cloud, finishes off with, you know, spin strat, gets a key for the trouble. So Sean is out of Ice Palace. Lots of red in Swamp. Dylan, they're playing with our hearts.
True story. And with that big key down there, will Jaejo come back in? Or will Jaejo have to come back in to check for one more item?
Depends on if we get the item. So sword advantage definitely going to Jaejo. Meanwhile, we are diving into King's Tomb on Sean's side. Red. I love the fact that every item was red. Oh, no.
I think we're going to see Pyramid Fairy, which could lead to Scamfish.
If we see Pyramid Fairy to Pyramid Ledge to Catfish, if that ends up leading him there, as long as it leads him there, that'll be cool. You know, we're gonna get the Ice Palace play now. Because we're in a Fire Rod hunt. Because it's Fire Rod for go mode at this point. Because we know Jaejo is going to get his Ice Rod in Ice Palace.
Quake is not on Pet. Quake is on Bumper Ledge.
Yep. We just don't know.
Oh. So we have Fire Rod.
You will never see. Oh dear. So we got the fire source. He's going to Skullwoods. He's going to Skullwoods. We're not going to see Zora anytime soon.
I got wrecked by Skullwoods in one of my matches. The cane I was looking for was on Moth, it was under the bridge, and I last located it, so I get it.
Okay. We have just gotten someone in here who is another feared competitor, Dylan. The man who makes the
Sawyer.
chew Yes, who makes the Chew sleep with his teddy bear every night. Sawyer has just arrived. Sawyer, welcome. We're so glad to have you. You know, we have the feared bingo man in Nochi, and now we have the man who makes Gamma sleep at night with his teddy bear, Sawyer, another fearsome competitor. So, welcome aboard here. Let me tell you, Sean is in the words of Sunset Riders, heap big trouble because Spike Cave has his Samaria and Flippers are in an inconvenient Zora area. So
that's a nice way to put it.
yes, that's a very, very special way. 2 checks, which you ain't visiting unless you have to. 3rd sword, Bacon Sword, is in Green Pendant Swamp. And right now, we need to play Guile's theme goes with anything right now for this battle that Sean is in.
Oh no.
We better get that blue goop ready.
And Jaejo finishing off Cold Steer.
No.
With ease.
Yeah, Jaejo needs fire rod for go mode. That's who I meant is in go mode.
As our runners pose together with opposite crystals.
Yep. And that, you know, like I said, you put some Guile's theme goes with anything in your head. Oh no. All right. So
now if it's Quake.
Here we go. Best medallion, Ether. So Ether for Meyer. Oh, look at Jaejo doing his Meyer shirt. That's so cute. All right. The likelihood. Now, the question is this, Dylan. When is Jaejo gonna do Pyramid Fairy? Oh, abandoning the fairy? Come on now. That's just rude. You know, leaving the fairy to a doom to a life of absolute solitude. That is just so
trapped in a bottle.
Now, gonna do the green pendant turn in, find out that Saha is about as useful as chewing bubblegum to solve algebra. Okay. At this point,
Sean changing his mind here. Pretty sure he did.
King's Tomb check.
King's Tomb, yeah. So
okay,
this is gonna be Graveyard Ledge, yeah.
So this hopefully Jaejo should be the last check before he goes Pyramid Fairy on Jaejo's side. And I stand absolutely
corrected.
Wrecked.
You know, Fire Rod has been in TR for me before, so I get it.
I would not have done this.
No, it doesn't make the most sense, but
this is I would have gone for the quick check first before I devote time going into all right, here's what we have to hope for. because we didn't see what medallion opened TR. To prevent Jaejo from making the biggest mistake of his life, let's hope that TR does a J. Cole and makes him apologize rather than getting Drake.
It's
Oh,
either.
he is about to Drake himself right now, folks.
Oh, and
Oh,
Sean's
no.
headed up to Spike Cave.
Oh no.
So no flips for Sean, but Sean doesn't need them.
Okay. So as Jaejo, why I'm trying to understand Jaejo's reasoning. Let's hope that he just opened up TR just because he didn't like the turtle head. You know, like sometimes that turtle head just gets on your nerve, and you're like, bruh, I don't like you.
You're afraid it's gonna bite somebody, so
Yeah, and you're doing it for
you take
safety
care of it.
provisions, because Pyramid Fairy was an easy enough check. I mean, I get it, but that's such a long thing to full clear TR. I mean, I know it's the denser option, but oh no, he's dipping it. He's dipping it, folks. All right,
at least it's just the one check.
So Sean catches up. The only thing though, Chad, is he wasn't there. He flew there. He flew there from where you. No, but Sean is doing the same thing. Oh no! Oh no!
Sean's got everything.
No, he has no flippers.
He doesn't need them.
The...
This is the last crystal.
Oh, TR isn't.
He's not going to get the tempered sword that Jaejo got, but Sean is able to fully clear this and head to GT after.
Oh no. I didn't know I thought Turtle Rock was a pendant.
No, your favorite dungeon was the pendant. Juice Town.
Juice Town was the pendant?
Yeah.
Oh no, I had them in reverse.
Pendant Swamp, Pendant Hera, Pendant Juice Town.
I thought it was Pendant Turtle Rock. Oh no, I thought Meyer was the crystal. Oh dear. Okay.
Now you see.
Oh
Fire
no.
Rod on Pyramid Fairy, which Jaejo's going to check now.
Oh, then it's GG. Sean is. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh no.
you know, it may just be a Master Sword, but those silvers are going to help out quite a bit.
Yeah. This is GG. This is GG. Oh my. Too much of a sink. So doing Pendant Swamp meant not. Oh, okay,
Yep,
okay.
This is the final match in this
The
group,
time
so
sink
it will
yeah, the
definitely
time
be
sink was Pendant Swamp. Oh
a
boy.
tiebreaker.
Okay. So, because I'm not wearing my glasses, so the little pendant things were off, and oh baby, oh baby, I miscalculated completely. All right, so doing Pendant Swamp was absolutely the wrong play. Oh no.
Right.
All right, so in this case, Because there's usually always a sword in GT. But if the big key happens to be, and Chad just let me go on. You could have corrected me, Chad. You could have been like, Crystal, you blind.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't know either. I thought you knew.
no, I didn't. I legitimately thought TR was a pendant. That's why I was like, why are you dipping it? I was genuinely surprised. Okay. All right. Because I was. Okay. So, yeah, all my pendants and everything are all wonky right now. Oh, man. This is the biggest.
You know, Pick
Let me
Skylar
put my.
tried to help.
Chat can't read either. Oh, chat was go with the flow. And Sawyer just said, trying to keep up with me, you know. Yes. No, okay. Just, I was doing good until the fire rod hunt.
Oh.
And there's your sword on the way, so GG, it's over. GG, it's over. Just delete, the last 4 to 5 minutes of what I was talking about. Because I totally gonked that up. So, Sean, this, because you can go mode Skullwoods very easily, but once you get the sword advantage, but Pendant Swamp was, yeah, he just played too many extra dungeons. Jaejo. I mean, playing Green Pendant Swamp, I get it.
And it's got a good chunk of checks in there too. It wasn't a
Yeah.
bad play.
It really wasn't a bad play because it was a green pendant.
But not having those flippers forced Sean to play.
But see, the play I didn't understand was Hera. Because remember I was asking why do Tower of Hera overdoing Paradox and, getting
True.
that and then over with? Like I said, if it was a pad seed, that's one thing, but we never checked pad. So I was a little confused about that.
Jack, get your guesses in for where the big key's going to be.
Tile room.
Tile room.
There is no number.
That's how Krista feels.
Yes, it's tile room. It's always tile room. And if chat doesn't say tile room, they are not cultured individuals. All right, so small key on the torch. That's always a good thing to find. Some people are going 17. I appreciate that. All right, we're getting Stalfos room check right now. Another key, so we're looking good key count wise. Would you love to appreciate that? Are we going full left? No.
I think so.
We're getting a full left play? Bold strategy, Cotton. Okay. So, how do you feel about this really, interesting play, Dylan? Since he was your mentor.
I was just kind of taught to go with how you feel in the moment.
It's how you feel. real Uncle Roger would be proud of you. Because you gotta play with feeling. You gotta play with feeling.
I think.
And that turned out to be the wise play because it was in Rando Room. Oh, as usual.
I think that was 7 or 8.
8 with the big key. So chat was wrong. I was disappointed
It was
yet
not
again.
tile room.
No, how could you? So we have bacon with silvers. You know, this is pretty much
Yeah, being a full dungeon behind did not help on Jaejo's side. Going on that fire rod hunt.
We had 2 extra pendant dungeons played. You know. Still trying to figure out the Hera play, though. So I'm going to be scratching my head on that one for a bit.
It sounds like that's going to be your first question.
I really... Because it wasn't green pendant, it was blue pendant. And Hera literally has 1 item because we don't acknowledge the basement. we don't acknowledge the basement around these parts.
No basements for Krista.
No, we don't acknowledge the basement. The only time I will acknowledge the basement is when I make home wrecker play it. No, I understand that, but now that I look up the lineup and when he did Hera, I don't know. No, Chi. But
Like,
okay.
The gold sword sleeps forever.
All right, chat's gonna try to justify Jaejo's move. So you guys would have done pendant, blue pendant Hera. Okay. I'll make sure to add that in your next bingo match. There, no
it saves another mountain visit.
I think I probably would have checked Ped before I did that. Me personally. But, you know, Jaejo's a better player than I am. So, hey, they know. They know more than I do. And I'm the one who always gets yelled at about logic. So, I will. Oh, Sean with the disrespect, not opening validation chest. That is disrespecting us in the comm team and chat. So.
Well, as much as he jetted towards the end there, I get skipping the chests.
No. One, even if you jet, you still open up validation chests. That is the law. You do not give one does not skip validation chests there, Dylan. You know, you gotta do it for us. But the swamp dip didn't help the full cure of swamp. So this is just a feels bad man for Jaejo. We're not gonna mention any of that in the interview because you already got a feels bad man when you take the L. So we're just gonna talk about how the items were in terrible places as always. And we're also going to talk about how Ganon hugs do hurt. You know, there are such things as
Yes.
bad touches.
Yes, Bitey, as a meme for sure. Oh.
So, for chat, we don't necessarily need the negativity. So, if you want to be negative, keep that on your own time, please. And getting hugs still hurt no matter how much. And did you see how much health that took out? Like, that was kind of rough. But I
Yeah, even
think
with
I
red
was,
now.
yeah, that was pretty rough. So, as we get, but with
Oh no.
that was okay. Dylan, explain the second one. All right. Yeah, I'm kind of stumped on the second one, but we will just say that that was
Got a little too close to the bottom there, trying to do the torch glitch.
is that what that was?
Yeah. Yep.
I'd like
And
to
we were talking
I'd
about
like to
Ganon.
think
We were
that
talking
that
about
was
Ganon hugs.
I think
And
that that was a controller malfunction. Because I've seen that
that's
happen to Mr.
possible.
Ed. Like I've seen that happen to Mr. Ed. So we're gonna blame that on hardware malfunction, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Totally
we're
controller.
not gonna talk about that one either.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. Just slow and steady wins the
Setting
race,
up for the
Sean.
triple.
There we go. There we go.
And there we go. Those GGs in the chat.
All right, get your GGs out for the one and the only Sean, who, despite having a slight bonk and a hug, gets through this. And what message is the Triforce going to give us? The most excellent of messages. Dylan, we got to see something we don't see often. The Ganon hug. The bad touch.
True.
Speaking of joining us, Sean, how are you, my friend?
I am fantastic, thank you.
Yes, thank you for entertaining chat by keeping the Ganon fight out a little bit longer. We appreciated that wholeheartedly. Your controller probably was acting up. I think that was the cause, right?
No, that was my eyes acting up.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I was blaming it on your controller for you.
Oh, that controller does need clean, but that wasn't the issue this time.
Okay. But, you know, we totally will. And, how did you feel about your inconvenient Samaria and flips?
I never found the flippers.
Oh, flips were in...
Where are they?
Catfish.
Catfish, okay.
Yes. Inconvenient Zora area on the Dark World side. So one of the fishies had it. And, you know...
Yeah, it would have been a lot faster if the splash delete had worked, but... Because then I could have gotten Spike Cave my first time up the mountain. But whatever. That probably draws me into Mire, actually, so it might be a wash.
Yeah, we were talking and without the flippers, it kind of forced you to route a little differently. So
Yeah, as
overall,
soon as I got Bombos, I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna do this as if I don't need the flippers. So let's just like make our way to Ice Palace, try to find Kane along the way, and it didn't work. And then right into Pyramid Fairy where I found Fire Rod. So
well, it does look like Jaejo is gonna finish here. Pretty
Yes,
soon.
Jaejo will be finishing pretty soon. Jaejo's Fire Rod hunt led him to full clear Swamp Palace, Green Pendant Swamp, including left side swamp. So that's what took him a little bit longer than you to get to Turtle Rock and then GT. And, I appreciate that full left side play on GT. Because, the usual is, hope right to left and then, go about it that way. But, you're the first person that I've seen really do all left. So really appreciated seeing the switch up.
yeah, that play only really works if the key is in Rando Room. Otherwise, the smart full clear options are better-ish. So just got lucky. I usually do hope the hope right route that you're talking about. I just wanted to change it up because some people seem to think Has Boots is too much of the same thing. So
Oh, so you wanted to deviate from it just to, switch it up and make it spicy.
I guess, yeah.
That's
And other people.
respectable. And Jaejo now completes his conquest of this cursed boot seed and gets the greatest message out of her, which is the OMG. And pretty soon, I guess Jaejo will be joining us as well.
Yep.
So let's move him on up. GG's to you, Jaejo. How you doing?
Hey, GG's.
Yeah, GG.
Sounds like we have game 3 coming up.
I guess so. I never found the flippers, which kept me out of swamp, so I guess that was the difference.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
so when you went up to Death Mountain, did you take the book and then find the mitts right away?
They were
Or
on
relatively
Bomba's
soon?
tablet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhat right away. Not really. Like I went and did something else first. I don't remember, but yeah,
Okay.
I was definitely headed that way.
Okay, yeah, I didn't have very many things left when I found the mitts. So I think I had Graveyard Ledge and then one item in Skull Woods. Because I had done Swamp on the way.
Right.
But those mitts were pretty late. And then I went up to Turtle Rock looking for Fire Rod.
Yeah, I
Chuck Cave, and then-
figured you would end up doing that if you grab the cape off of Zora Ledge, you get Samaria early, and I feel like that's just a good play to make, going to TR looking for Fire Rod.
Yeah. Well, I got Burna somewhere. I don't remember where it was. But
Yeah, that's what it was in Skull Woods. That's what made me go up to Spike Cave, because like I hadn't found flippers yet, so I was assuming Spike Cave was out of logic for a while.
Okay.
And then I found Burna, and I'm like, oh well, this has just been in logic the whole time.
Okay. Yeah, I got Burna first thing in the Dark World, and then just did the entire loop. Got to Catfish, got the flippers, and I had already scouted the Magic Gate because I did the water walk thing out of Lost Woods. So I got the waterfall bow and went to Eastern right away and got the hammer. So I was pretty happy about that. When I finally got the Moon Pearl, I was able to just go into the Dark World right away. Yeah, the mitts and the fire rod, and there was a sword and swamp, so that was kind of funny.
Sword on Laser Bridge too.
Okay, yeah, I got the small key and I just moved on.
Figured.
Yeah, it kind of slowed down at the end.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff up front, and then like I didn't find progression for like 20 minutes, which is usually normal, but it usually happens at like nearer to the beginning of a seed, and when you're like in the middle and you have 4 dungeons cleared and you're not getting any progression toward the 5th, it's a little sweaty.
Yeah, especially when you don't want to double dip something.
Yeah.
It's like, is it really just going to be, in the dungeon itself? It's like, when should I go back to Skull Woods or something like that? So yeah, it's tough sometimes. So I never went into Misery Mire. I never went to Grave of Legend, the Smith Chain. I think is all I had left.
Yeah, I was never going into Mire. I just had a feeling it was a trap, and then yeah, I didn't do Smith Chain or Catfish, but I did pretty much everything else.
There wasn't going to be anything in Pyramid Fairy. I was actually going to check Pedestal and then go into Mire.
Yeah, Catfish was my next move after Pyramid Fairy, because I had intentionally not gone to the Pyramid yet, because my first Dark World dungeon was Pod, and then that's the 5-6, and then I only needed 1 item for Ice Palace then, because I'm pretty sure I had Bombos at that point, so I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to leave Pyramid until I can do Pyramid Fairy and just do that whole thing all at once, including Catfish.
Yeah, I didn't get to Pod until the end of the Dark World loop, and there are a lot of good things in there. So the hookshot and the flute, I think.
Yeah, Pod had a bunch of stuff.
So I got the mirror from the Village of Outcasts. And then there wasn't much until the flippers, so...
Yeah, I think I got I think I took the bow and the lamp from CAC, went over to Eastern, got the hammer, and then I'm like, okay, well, that's just Dark World access, so go straight to Pod from there. Saved and quit. And I just like kept knocking out crystals whenever I could do them, and then I just assumed like that I could skip. That was my gamble, was that I could skip flippers this seed and that they were somewhere weird.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty good call. I mean, this seed was actually pretty nice because we were able to just constantly keep moving.
Yep.
So unlike some of the other seeds that we've done.
Oh, I also fell on Ganon for the first time in like 4 months.
Oh.
But weird.
Wow. Both of you played excellence, played great. You guys, Sean, this is the first time I've seen you play, and I got told by Dylan you were his mentor. I won't lie. When you go to look at the VOD, you're gonna hear me say I thought you were a new runner. So I apologize in advance when you look at the VOD on this. And you showed that you were excellent at being a great runner. So I see he's already left. Jaejo, you're preparing up for your new tiebreaker. You said you're gonna have.
I think we both finished 3-3, and Skip Frosh is already clinched the top spot in our group. So, from what I've been told, we need to. Chad and I have to do game 3 to determine who goes who goes on and who ends the tournament.
So you are totally stoked and excited about that. So I guess the both of you have to come up with a schedule for that matchup.
Yeah, I guess we do. We'll talk.
Awesome. Both
Yeah,
of you
hopefully
are
we
such.
can get it in between all the tournaments starting up now. And I know that
Yeah,
you're busy,
because I think
Sean.
there's
So
cross keys now that's in effect, and there's just so many that's out there. Goodness gracious! But both of
I'm
you are
not
such great runners.
I'm not starting any new tournaments, but I do have some IRL stuff going on, so it kind of makes stuff weird, and it actually kind of works out to play this like late at night my time, so that because like everything's closed, I can't really do anything at these hours.
Right.
So you're Eastern Standard like me?
Yes.
Awesome! I think Jaejo's West Coast.
yeah, I'm West
So
Coast, but also I kind of have a weird sleep cycle right now, but it should be fine. I think we'll be able to get the game in. So it should be fun. So even today's a Thursday night, and everybody was streaming tonight because we have all these races going on, not just SpeedGaming, but all these other
yeah, Cross
the Survivors of
Keys,
Hyrule is still
Survivors
wrapping up.
Hyrule.
Cross Keys just opened up yesterday, so everybody's getting their races in. So everybody's busy this time of year.
Yep,
Yeah,
I
that's
think
but
no,
you
no
know,
logic's
IRL
still going
stuff.
on.
yeah, no logic too. Oh man, so everybody and their mother is racing right now. But we always have time for you guys, you know. So blow your flute again, Jaejo, and we will be here to take care of both you and Sean. So don't worry, we got you guys covered.
Right, I appreciate it. Thanks for putting on the restream today.
Of course, we heed the call for you guys because Dylan said that Sean was his mentor, so you know we got to take care of you. And Jaejo, you know I'm always with the Jaejo domination. So anytime that we can help you guys out, we will volunteer to help you out. And Pix, you know, was awesome with all the track work and trying to keep me because I got all the medals mixed up at the end. So you know, in terms of crystal versus pendant, I swear I thought tiara was a pendant. But you guys are amazing, and GG's to you both. And thank you guys for giving us the honor of restreaming for you. Thank you. So we owe you guys the biggest thanks. And if you have any last words, you know, we'll start to close up shop.
I'm gonna go hug my bed. Thank you guys for coming and restreaming, and thank you Pix for tracking.
Of course. And GG's again, and go get some sleep.
Yeah, GG's again. And we'll need to get this game in soon. So looking forward to it. Thanks.
Dylan, I think it's time for us to close up then. So, thank you to both of our runners for showing us how well things are done in the Cas Boots races. You know, they always showed us new ways of doing things. Sean was showing us what a full left route in GT is all about. You know, these guys show us what the excellence of execution is all about. And that's why they are the Bret Hart and Mr. Perfect of the racing community. Thank you so much to Pix for doing all the tracking, because Pixcalibur is truly the Excalibur of tracking. Dylan, you are always the greatest. Without you, I would feel so incomplete doing the commentary. You know, you are just that good, my friend.
Always a good time.
I know, it's always a good time with you. But you know where the good time really lies? With you, chat. Because you guys make this a great event. Without your love and support, we would not be able to put this on. Thank you to SpeedGaming for having us once again. To those volunteers at SpeedGaming who make this happen, thank you, thank you, thank you. And thanks to Josh, Hubert, and the rest of the tournament organization team that make this Kaz Boots tournament the awesome event that it is. So on behalf of the comm team, trackers, and the runners, we're going to say good night to everyone and stay classy. Take care.